Errors in sampling. Sampling errors arise at each stage of process. These stages are sample collection, sample reduction, and analysis. The error from each of these three stages has an equal influence on the total error of the process. The development and progression of understanding these errors has been highlighted by Pittard in 1993. Pittard has identified 10 component parts that arise at each stage of process. These 10 components of error that disqualify the sample as true representative of OR are as follows. First, in situ nugget effect. Second, fundamental sampling error. Third, grouping and segregation error. Fourth, long range heterogeneity fluctuation error. Fifth, long range periodic heterogeneity fluctuation error. Sixth, increment delimitation error. Seventh, incremental extraction error. 8, weighing error. 9, preparation error. 10, analytical error. G and Pittard have kept these 10 components into two types of errors. A. Random error. This error can be reduced, but it cannot be eliminated forever. B. Bias. It can be corrected by adopting proper sampling procedure. So, total error is equal to NE plus FE plus GSE plus QE1 plus QE2 and other group DE plus EE plus WE plus PE plus AE. Here the notation of the 10 errors has been given in previous slide. Again, here TE means total error, NE means negate effects, FE means fundamental error, GSE means group segregation error, and Q1 and Q2 are the heterogeneity errors. It is long time or long period heterogeneity errors, and another group is that is called here bias, that is delimitation error, extraction error, weighing error, preparation error, and last analysis error. The first 5 random error that is given in bracket eliminated, but they can be minimized by careful design of the sampling system. The last 5 errors that has been given in bracket are bias, can be eliminated by correct sampling procedure. The 10 errors can be grouped into 3 categories also. First category is material variation, that is short range variation, and it includes error 1, 2 and 3. Error 1 means nugget effect, error 2 means here fundamental error, Error 3 means here group and segregation error. And next category is sampling process. It may be long range or periodic variation. It includes error 4 and error 5. Next category is tools and technique. It includes mainly handling process, and error that comes under tools and techniques are error 7, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Range of error. Range of error of material variation lies in between 50% to 100%. Range of error of process variation falls in between 10% to 20%. Range of error of equipment and analytical variation lies in between 0.1 to 4%. Now, total errors can be expressed by NE plus FE plus GSE, that is one category material variation category plus Q1 plus Q2, that is process variation category, plus DE plus EE plus WE plus PE plus AE, that is instrument and analytical variation categories. First error, that is fundamental error, denoted by FE. It can be estimated before performing the sampling. It arises from inherent variability of the material being sampled. Here inherent means it is genetically related to material. Next, it arises in the sample due to physical and chemical composition as well as particle size distribution. Fundamental error arises because of two characteristics of broken ore material. The first one is the compositional heterogeneity, and second is the distributional heterogeneity. Compositional heterogeneity. As earlier we have learned that fundamental error has two sub error, that is compositional heterogeneity and distributional heterogeneity. Compositional heterogeneity is a reflection of the differences in the internal composition between the individual fragments of the sampled ore because of the way they are constituted and composed. The greater the difference in composition between the individual fragments, the greater the compositional heterogeneity. Distributional heterogeneity. It represents the difference in average composition of the lot from one place to the next in the lot. Nugget effects. The nugget effects is a term used to describe the large valuable particles. Large gold particles are traditionally referred to as nuggets. two situations are possible through sampling in nugget effect. One, if a nugget is sampled, then amount of metal in ore body will be large. It tends to cause overestimate the amount of metal in the ore body. Second, if nugget is not sampled, it means that is not covered in interval of sample, then results indicate that the ore body is almost without metal. Nugget effect. The value of nugget effect is the intercept of the variogram function at a lag distance of almost 0. Because at a lag distance of 0, the variogram has a value of 0. When the distance between sample points is small or closes, the difference in amount or value between sample points to be small. In this situation, they are likely to be similar and semi-variance will be small. Another case is when the distance between sample point is large, difference in amount between the sampling points will be high. They are less likely to be similar. This means that semi-variance will be large. The relationship between sample points will be destroyed or vanish as the distance increases. The variance will be flat. Value of sample will not relate to one another. If two sample points are at the same location, then nugget should be 0. Sparse data may lead to higher nugget effects. Nugget effects are caused by a structure with a range shorter than the sampling interval. The third error is grouping and segregation error. This error is caused by distribution of particles in industrial mixture, usually by gravity. This method will be applicable to batches. Material may be composed of 2, that is binary, or 3, that is tertiary, or 4, or certain type of particles. Let us consider a binary sample. It means a sample is composed of two types of particle in mixture machine. Particle type 1 of grouping and segregation may be arises in mixture. Grouping between type 1 particles, grouping between type 2 particles, and segregation between particle type 1 and particle type 2. In general, 3 causes can be identified regarding the segregation or grouping ability of particulates material. These 3 are Brazil net effect, radial segregation, and axial segregation. In Brazil net effect, a smaller particle will move towards downward and larger particles will shifted upward. Second is radial segregation. Radial segregation is resulted due to circular motion of industrial mixture. Denser or smaller particles will migrate towards the core of the industrial mixture in radial segregation. Third is axial segregation. Grouping or segregation between particles type is resulted due to the difference in angle of repose. A small differential axial flows are started for the particle. The axial segregation pattern depends on the field level, particle size ratio, rotation speed, the wall roughness of tumbler or industrial mixture. Axial segregation are resulted in successive band of small and large particles. In cylindrical tumblers or mixture, bands of small and large particles emerge. Large particles always accumulate near the end wall of the tumbler, rapidly forming the first band of segregation. In between them, alternating band of small and large particles may appear subsequently. In a spherical tumbler, the axial segregation is always organized in three bands, either in a small, large, small, or in a large, small, large pattern. Fourth error is long range heterogeneity, that is quality fluctuation error. It is spatial. It may be identified by variographic experiment. It can be reduced by making many increments to form the sample. Fifth error is periodic heterogeneity error. This fluctuation error is temporal or spatial in character and can be minimized by compositing samples correctly. Sixth error is increment delimitation error. It arises from age effect of the sampling equipment and from similar mechanical problems. When the delimitation of an increment does not cover entirely with parallel side, a full cross section of the lot, IDE results. IDE means here increment delimitation error. It can be eliminated completely. If the profile of intended sample cut derived from the correct one, a sample delimitation error results. It is simply a rectangular box that traverses at constant speed through the entire strip falling material. It is normally installed at a discharge or end point of a conveyor belt. Seventh error is increment extraction error. All material located within the correctly delineated increment boundaries must be extracted in toto. All fragments having their center of gravity inside the delimited increment must be included in the extraction process and vice versa. Increment extraction error can be understood by this diagram. Here, increment has been shown by two parallel lines. As we know, increment is collected by a sampling device at regular interval of time. When the increments are cut from a stream of free falling material, some portion of these particles are outside the implement boundary. If the center of gravity of these particles is inside the implement boundary, then these can be extracted. Otherwise, exclusion of these particles whose center of gravity is inside the implement boundary will be incorrect. Eighth error, that is preparation error. This error does not follow any statistical distributions. It covers all forms of alteration of increment after extraction, as for example, loss of fines, water evaporation, cross contamination. Only careful field, plant and laboratory practice can guard against preparation error. Ninth error is increment weighting error. Weighting error is made if the lot mean is estimated as simple arithmetic mean. The sampling target consists of several substrata of different sizes and different sublot average concentrations. Increment weight error result due to incorrect IDE, IEE and IPE, which makes it impossible for sampling process for reasonably proportional. 10th error, that is analytical error. This error arises during analysis of sample in lab. Error may be caused by faulty analysis equipment or machine, or unskilled person involved in analysis of data, or during the generation of data through equipment or machine.